Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Great news, my friends. Not only is it time for Saturday morning React Tunes, it's time to begin the third and final book of Avatar: The Last Airbender with Chapter 1, The Awakening. I cannot wait to watch this one, so wait no longer, we shall. If you could do me a quick favor though, friends, a like and subscribe greatly help out a small channel. If there's anything that we do that you would like early, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And of course, if there's anything over here on YouTube that you would like to get at least a day early, YouTube memberships can get it done. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now. And now it's time to return to our gang, our Avengers, who were left in a very Empire Strikes Back sort of state of mind at the end of Book 2 as we begin Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 3, Chapter 1, The Awakening. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And for the first time this book, away we go!
But I believe Aang can save the world.
I believe as well, Katara. I believe as well.
When you return home, Father will welcome you as a war hero.
But I don't have the Avatar. What if Father doesn't restore my honor?
Oh my God, kid. Yeah, Book 3, Fire. I knew that. I knew it. Oh my God, Aang's hair's back in.
What happened?
Whoa.
He's awake! Stop! Wait!
Okay, whose ship is this?
Twinkle Toes! That's gotta be you!
Thank God.
You're not dreaming. You're finally awake.
Hey, good to see you back with the living, buddy.
Sokka? Uh-oh, somebody catch him, he's gonna...
We should have probably been ready for that. Well, we got a new saddle for Appa. Whose boat is this?
I've got a lot on my mind. It's been so long. Over 3 years since I was home.
I just asked if you were cold. I didn't ask for your whole life story. Stop worrying.
Is this a thing? Oh, UA, help us out.
Why are we on a Fire Nation ship? Why is everyone dressed this way?
Yeah.
And why am I the only one who's completely out of it?
You need to take it easy, okay? You got hurt pretty bad.
How long's it been? I mean, my hair's in,
I
so...
like your hair.
I have hair? How long was I out?
A few weeks.
Everything okay?
We're fine, Dad.
I'm Hakoda, Katara and Sokka's father.
He knows who you are. I just called you Dad, didn't I?
Whoa.
Nice to officially meet you, Chief Hakoda.
It's an honor to meet you.
Great, great. Now you guys have finally met, so would you mind giving us a little privacy?
Are you mad at your dad or something?
Yeah,
What? Not
bring
at
us
all.
up to
Why would you
speed
say
here.
that?
Because you were screaming at him?
A little higher.
Oh, I'm very concerned about this. If you die in the Avatar state, it kills the Avatar lineage, right?
I went down. I didn't just get hurt, did I? It was worse than that. I was gone.
You were gone.
I just used the spirit water from the North Pole. I don't know what I did exactly.
You saved me.
You saved his life. You did what only you could do.
In Ba Sing Se, she found her brother Zuko, and together
Yeah, these are Azula's mentors.
they went to Ba Sing Se's Great Wall and brought them down.
Oh my God, no.
The armies of the Fire Nation surged through the wall.
Fantastic. Oh. You guys thought you were safe, didn't you?
Your princess, Azula! Zuko!
Kid, please be working an angle, man.
The Earth King decided he wanted to travel the world in disguise, so he set off alone. Well, not completely alone.
Okay. Well, hey, thanks for nothing, buddy.
So what now?
We've been working on a modified version of the invasion plan.
It's Sokka's invasion plan.
Yes, Sokka's plan.
Katara, what's going on?
So we're planning a smaller invasion. Just a ragtag team of our friends and allies from around the Earth Kingdom. We already ran into Pipsqueak and the Duke.
Good to see you again, Aang.
And the best part is, the eclipse isn't even our biggest advantage. We have a secret. You.
Me?
Yep.
They think you're dead?
The whole world thinks you're dead. Isn't that great?
That's terrible! I'll handle this. The Avatar is back. Ugh.
No, but you're not ready for this, bro. Ha! Oh, we're talking, huh? Hey, what's up?
All Western fleet ships are supposed to be moving toward Ba Sing Se to support the occupation.
Actually, we're from the Eastern Fleet. We have orders to deliver some cargo.
Ah, Eastern Fleet. Well, nice of Admiral Chan to let us know he was sending one of his ships our way.
Next time, we'll send 2 Hawks to be sure you get the message.
Sir, Admiral Chan has been on leave for 2 months at Ember Island.
Yep.
Just stay quiet until we're safely across the ramp. Then we'll sink this ship.
Hey, no!
Oh my god. Yeah, we're on the ocean right now, which is really where you don't want to be with Katara. I mean, they're just going to come after us.
I haven't seen Dad yet. I haven't seen him in 3 years, since I was banished.
So what?
So, I didn't capture the Avatar.
Who cares? The Avatar's dead. Unless you think he somehow miraculously survived.
This is water from the spirit oasis at the North Pole. It has special properties, so I've been saving
Zuko,
it for something
please tell me you're
important.
playing an angle, dude. You and Iroh talked. I know. Come on, we need to do something here. F your catapult. Yeah, you can't go out, dude. Oh, shit. What?
I'm gonna give us some cover!
Fog? Oh my god. It's like they've become so, oh my god, they're using it in ways I've never seen before.
I can't just stand by and do nothing.
Aang, no!
Aang, buddy, you're gonna blow everything.
And you have to stay secret. Just let us handle this.
Fine.
Come on, we needed some offense here.
Things couldn't get much worse. The universe just loves proving me wrong, doesn't it?
You make it too easy.
Well, you made a terrible mistake. And that's all she wrote.
Thank you, the universe.
We're going into town to find some dinner. Well, I am pretty hungry.
That was a great audio effect.
Here, tie this around your head. It'll cover your arrow.
I'm not going out if I can't wear my arrow proudly.
Aang, come on. Be practical.
Yeah, dude.
You don't want people to think you failed.
You're right, I don't. But the problem is, I did fail.
Aang, that's not true.
No.
Remember, there's still a plan. The invasion.
And I hate the invasion plan too. I don't want you or anyone else risking your lives to fix my mistakes. I've always known that I would have to face the Fire Lord. But now I know I need to do it alone.
Aang.
How does that make sense?
I need to redeem myself. I need my honor back.
You didn't lose it. Oh, speaking of honor, yeah. So is Iroh in prison? This has to be a work. Iroh said, "Go on without us." They had to talk about something at the end of in the middle of that last episode.
Oh no.
You didn't take Appa?
See, the weight of your travels has changed you. You have redeemed yourself, my son. Welcome home.
I expected somebody that didn't look as young or as handsome. Expectations subverted.
I'll leave you two alone.
Why are you mad at him?
He has this ridiculous notion that he has to save the world alone, that it's all his responsibility.
Maybe that's his way of being brave.
It's not brave, it's selfish and stupid. We could be helping him, and I know the world needs him, but doesn't he know how much that we need him too? How can he just leave us behind?
You're talking about me too, aren't you?
Yes, she
How
is.
could you leave us, Dad? I mean, I know we had Gran and she loved us, but we were just so lost without you. I understand why you left. I really do. And I know that you had to go. So why do I still feel this way? I'm so sad and angry and hurt.
I love you more than anything. You and your brother are my entire world.
Interesting. Reconciliation? Father and child?
I am proud because when your loyalty was tested by your treacherous uncle, you did the right thing and captured the traitor. And I am proudest of all of your most legendary accomplishment. You slayed the Avatar.
What did you hear?
Azula told me everything. She said she was amazed and impressed with your power and ferocity.
Why would she give him the accolades for that? Smart. He looks so much older with the hair.
Why'd you do it?
You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Why did you tell Father that I was the one who killed the Avatar?
Can't this wait until morning?
It can't.
You seemed so worried about how Father would treat you because you hadn't captured the Avatar. I figured if I gave you the credit, you'd have nothing to worry about. And I was happy to share the glory.
You're lying.
What could I possibly gain by letting you get all the glory for defeating the Avatar? Unless, somehow, the Avatar was actually alive.
Oh, shit.
You said yourself, that was impossible. Sleep well, Zuzu.
They all seem and look older. You know? Wilson! Bud, you're a waterbender too, so you don't need to, just stick with the air shit.
I'm letting the whole world down.
If anyone is to blame for the state of the world, it is me. I should have seen this war coming and prevented it. You inherited my problems and my mistakes.
I want to find out what happened to him.
And save the world.
I don't know.
You already saved the world.
Yue.
And you'll save the world again. But you can't give up.
You're right. I won't give up.
There we go. Give him a wave to ride, yep. I like that Yue's up there helping us out. Well, hey, Momo.
You're okay.
Appa's like, I tracked you.
What about the invasion?
We'll join up with my dad and the invasion force on the day of the eclipse.
Hey, what's... Oh, it's your glider.
That's okay. If someone saw it, it would give away my identity. It's better for now that no one knows I'm alive.
But it's broken. No, no, no. Wow. Oh, Jesus, it's already over. Oh, my God. God, that was like the death of a character. The glider. Oh, my God. It's on and popping already. All right, everybody. We just finished watching Avatar, The Last Airbender, Book 3, Chapter 1, The Awakening. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished The Awakening, the first chapter of the third and final book of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Boy, oh boy, they caught us up to speed quite a bit in this one. I do like how there's usually a couple week time passage. We saw that between book 1 and book 2 when we went from the North Pole and then kind of reacclimated back on our way to the Earth Kingdom. And so kind of keeping in tradition with that, we did that again, but this time we did so in a bit of a vacuum, because if our narrator basically is Aang, we don't know what happened because he's been unconscious. And so we were brought up to speed by the various events through our various other narrators to tell us exactly what's happened. The one person we did not see in this one I was hoping to see was Iroh. Let's start with Iroh and Zuko here. Iroh said to the group back in the last episode, go on ahead, Zuko and I will be right behind you. I am convinced that in that moment, there was some type of gambit that was concocted, or they had already talked about it. But Iroh was like, listen, what we're going to have to do is this. And either he and Zuko, or Zuko or Iroh, or one or two or both of them came up with this idea. I'm going to get captured if I'm Iroh. You're going to be able to get back in. We have to get close and be positioned around your dad. So when the day of Black Sun happens, we can launch a surprise attack. I think it's something to that effect. Like, get close enough, get inside the confidence of the Fire Lord, be able to ascertain the palace's defenses, that type of shit. Be able to help as we can from the inside. I pray that is what they did. I would honestly be more in the camp of, no, this is just Zuko being a kid, and he kind of pulled it. He thought, oh, I have to take this shot. I have to get back in with my family. I have to get my honor back. He was so honor driven in book 1 and most of book 2. I would have absolutely seen that as not a betrayal, but him kind of saying, I need to get back to my family, and sort of, casting Iroh by the, he would have done that in the beginning of book 1, I believe. But because we had that entire metamorphosis that Iroh, nursed him through with the fever and the blockage that he was facing, everything that you did to free Appa and to help was in such contradiction to the way that you viewed yourself. You had this reawakening, as it was explained. And so because of that event, if we hadn't had that event, I would have thought this was a possibility that he actually did kind of revert to, wanting to be in his father's good graces, part of the Fire Nation with his sister, blah, blah, blah. But because we had that moment, because we had that metamorphosis, I'm convinced this was a plan. If it's not, I'll be devastated. Go around with everybody. The one thing I didn't like too much, the one thing that I didn't care for because of it was too rapid for me, was the irritation that Katara had for her father and the seemingly quick resolution. Here's why. Because I can't see the way that they've kind of crafted their father. I don't see him allowing Katara the kind of the rope that she would need to be pissed at him for weeks. Presumably if they've been on this boat for an extended period of time, Aang has been down, she's been walking around with an obvious chip on her shoulder, or a problem. She has a problem with her dad. I can't see her, or I can't see him being like, what happened? What can I do? Because we just saw it. We just saw that exchange. And she was able to say it. I think that maybe a couple more episodes of that, or even had not had a resolution with that right away, might have gone farther with how they wanted to present that type of relationship, that whether it could be healed. But we never really saw anything with Katara before where she was like, blaming her father, so to speak, for leaving them. We saw some hesitancy with her wanting to see him again, oh, no. Sokka, you go on ahead and meet up with them. I'll stay here with the Earth King at the end of book 2. That was a pretty quick turnaround for me. Understandable. Kids can absolutely be pissed one second and then hugging you and crying the next. And I get it, but I would have liked a little bit more development up to that moment. It just seemed like she was pissed and then she wasn't. I would have liked to have seen Katara pissed for a while. I think that would have been a cool storyline. I think that would have been interesting because Katara is seldom sort of, she's a kid like everybody else. She gets pissed like everybody else, but she usually doesn't go negative. And she seemed very bitter in that moment. I sort of would have liked to have seen how that played itself out. We didn't. It's not a huge deal. I'm selfish. I would have liked to have seen more. As for everybody else, I think that is absolutely a rite of passage for Aang. Aang's hair growing in and the loss of his glider. It's in a weird way. It's almost like an identity thing. It's, before with the bald head and the arrows blazing, and now with the hair, with the glider, which was a constant part of him for the first 2 books, is now completely gone, burned up and gone. Plus, the glider had sentimental value for him. And to literally it didn't get burned up during it. He placed it to be burned up. So this was a knowing decision that Aang had made here. It's interesting. There's a lot of seemingly like a need for evolution and change and growth. There's organic change and growth that's happening with all of our characters. And then there's like, I need to be better, like Aang is saying. And it's not necessarily the case yet, but he's throwing in stimuli to kind of like jumpstart it. Almost like when he was trying to throw himself into the avatar state. Now he's trying to throw himself back into, I need to get my honor back. I'm a new changed avatar. I need to do this. I'm reborn, so to speak. We'll see about that. I mean, it was a really good sign that Roku came to him, because I was under the impression, as they said before, that if you die in the avatar state, it severs the avatar lineage. That is it. And so it doesn't seem like that's the case now, because we still had a visitation from Roku. I'm hoping anyway that that's the case, that we haven't sundered this ancient tradition, this ancient power. But at the same time, it's difficult to kind of look and see how they're going with this one. We're starting off with a lot of kind of reconstruction, whether that be of old, beliefs and personalities and plans, and the idea of the Black Sun, Day of the Black Sun, or it's, these new constructions. We've had these parallels the entire show between Aang and Zuko, and each of them have sort of remade themselves, in many ways returned to themselves in Zuko's sort of camp. And it's almost like a parallel. We've had a parallel the whole time. The entire time between these two characters, and it is no more profound than right now at the beginning of book 3 in my mind. It is a great show, my friends, and I'm going to say this. This is the earliest, when I have a whole full season of 20 episodes left, now 19, I normally, when I'm watching shows that I love, I'm much closer towards the end when I start feeling heartsick that it's over. It is hit today. I am already looking at these thinking, drink in every second with this group, drink in every second with these characters, because this is it. This is the end of the line with this one. And this story has been so profound, and they have set everything up. It's almost feels like the setup now is over. It's time for the performance. Win, lose, or draw. We have to the curtain is going to be pulled. The audience is going to see everything for who we are, and it's time to show them what we're made of. Oh, I could talk on and on about this show. I could talk forever. I love this show. I love it. What do you all think of the very first episode of the very first chapter of the 3rd book? I think for me, it was a great launch point. Still way more questions, and it was dope as hell to see UA. Friends, if you could do me a favor, like and subscribe, greatly help out a small channel. If there's anything that we do that you would like early, our link to our Patreon is in the description. And over here on YouTube, if you would like to get all of our videos at least a day early, YouTube memberships will get it done. But my dear friends, all of that is then and this is now. And now, unfortunately, it's time for us to say goodbye from the 3rd book's first chapter, The Awakening of the one and only Avatar, The Last Airbender. But where should we say goodbye from? As a reminder, friends, and as always, we are the Greek chorus. We are the ones that hear the story told by the original creatives of Avatar, and we go around, we find people that haven't seen the show before, and we tell them, this show is worth every second that you spend with it. It is excellence in storytelling. Characters are absolutely amazing, and it is worth the finite commodity of time that we all possess, because it is well worth it. And friends, if we do our jobs right, or we get them to watch a second of this show, we'll have them hooked. It's a dutiful service that we perform growing the audience, and thus we are able to insert ourselves back into the episode we just watched. It's our way of making ourselves part of the narrative that we love. And so, friends, the question is, which scene should we place ourselves in? And I think that the only true thing to do here, the true honorific that we need, and I'm going to give us 2 spots. And I think that we could probably, you know what? I'm going to give us one spot and we're going to kill two birds with one stone. As we stand there on that kind of crescent isle with the volcano spewing out, and as the glider is burning up, maybe just off in the horizon, maybe even if it's still sunny out, we can see the moon. And we know that before us, Aang has given away some of the things of his youth, some of the things that defined him through the first two books. And above us stands a guardian, ready to help when she can, ready to guide, and hopefully watch us win. Friends, until we get to watch this great show again, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.